Overseas now to U.S. strikes targeting terrorists in Nigeria on Christmas Day. President Trump says it was to protect Christians in that country, but Nigerian officials say the strikes were aimed at protecting all religions, not just Christians. Here's ABC's senior White House correspondent Selena Wang.
Tonight, new scenes of the aftermath of the U.S. missile strike in Nigeria on Christmas Day. The Pentagon releasing this video, a U.S. warship firing a Tomahawk cruise missile from the Gulf of Guinea. A U.S. official telling ABC News more than a dozen missiles were launched. In a village targeted by the strikes in northwest Nigeria, residents carrying a piece of metal debris as a fire rages in a field. The next day, locals gathering as police sweep the site of a missile strike. President Trump saying he ordered the strikes against terrorists who, quote, have been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians. Tonight, the president saying he delayed the strikes for symbolic reasons, telling Politico, quote, they were going to do it earlier and I said, nope, let's give a Christmas present. The Pentagon says multiple ISIS terrorists were killed. U.S. and Nigerian officials confirming they worked together on this operation. Analysts tell ABC News the reality on the ground in Africa's most populous country, home to millions of Christians and Muslims, is complex.
Christians are not the sole target of ISIS in Nigeria. They have been indiscriminate in their violence.
Nigeria's government responding to the strikes overnight, saying terrorist violence in any form, whether directed at Christians, Muslims, or other communities, remains an affront to Nigeria's values and to international peace and security. The Christmas strikes are the second this week. Last Friday, the U.S. carrying out dozens of airstrikes against ISIS in Syria in response to the deadly attack that killed 3 Americans.
Selena Wang joins us now from Palm Beach, where President Trump is spending the Christmas holiday and planning to host some world leaders. What more can you tell us, Selena?
Well, Lindsay, President Trump will host Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at his Mar-a-Lago club in the coming days, and the agenda is expected to be wide-ranging with the focus on how to advance the fragile Israel-Hamas ceasefire into the next phase. Iran's nuclear activities are also expected to be front and center in these discussions. Lindsay?
Selena, thank you.